afternoon. Good afternoon. I hope you remember the subject we studied today, professional interpretation. But why you have some question that why we have to learn interpretation or interpreting? Even though at the present time we have translation machine, right? Oh, help a lot for translation machine. But we translate it. You maybe have to check it. Translation interpretation machine. That's very good. Up to 90%. But anyway, you maybe have to check. I think in the next future, we may not learn the subject translation, also interpretation. We need to learn because translation machine is excellent, including AI. Very nice. Everyone can translate. So first time I'm surprised to see the staff, not the staff of the department, translate very nice. How do they translate it? I just came to know last month. They use AI and Google translation. Oh, excellent. But anyway, we have to learn. If you want to read the book, it should be this book. Interpreter guidebook. I will send to you for reading. This is not this. I like it. That's the one. This one is so easy. Yes, I take some time for this teaching. But some interested, some not interested. Anyway, some if you want to be translated, read all existing.
我们今天也非常有幸，在现场我们请一位漂亮的国际友人上台和我们一起分享一下这个创新性产品的精彩之处。那么有请。Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Can you speak Chinese?
Just a little.
In the year 2010, I have seen this before. How many years ago? 2010. So I'm surprised that why we have to learn this subject because we have translation machine. Long time ago, this one. Now it's improved, better than.
Okay. Today we have a very magic machine that helps us to communicate.
Okay.
Please hold on the devices. Okay. I think.
When you speak Chinese and English, you just put on your browser machine, just use it.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I think this thing is very easy to use. Okay, I try first.
Let's try it.
Okay. 你好，欢迎参加我们的发布会。请问你叫什么名字？
Hello. Welcome and thanks for attending our conference. What is your name? Please.
Okay. Hello, my name is Nancy. I'm honored to participate in this event.
你好，我叫南希，我很荣幸能够参加这场盛会。
看了这么多的产品，你感觉怎么样？
After seeing so many products, what do you think about them?
Wonderful. I think they're really funny and interesting.
很精彩，我觉得好玩又有趣。
那有了这个设备以后，你觉得还有必要学中文吗？
With this device, do you still think that you need to learn Chinese?
This device has left me shocked. I would like to recommend it to my friends, but I'm more interested in learning Chinese.
这个设备太让我震撼了，我想要推荐给我的朋友们。不过学习中文还是我最大的兴趣。
好吧，谢谢你的参与，欢迎明年再来。
Well, thank you for your participation. You are very welcome to join us next year.
Thank you. I'll come again next year.
谢谢，明年我一定还会再来。
Okay, thank you very much.
So why we have to learn this subject? Since we have wonderful machine to translate for us. Long time ago, this been operated. But anyway, we have to learn it. It helps a lot. When I work in the parliament, many years ago, we don't have this machine. If we have, I think no need to learn this subject. But anyway, we have to understand. No? This is just formal. When we learn this, the formal style of to be interpreter. How many interpreters? Sorry, how many kinds of interpreters? Can you remember last time? How many times? So for this subject, we learn to know and also learn to practice. As I mentioned earlier, before I opened this program in the year 2012, the rector told me, if you open in international program, I give you one or two subjects, former rector of company. One subject is interpretation, one subject, because we have International Vesak Day. Another subject is translation, because Vesak Day we have to translate. The rector told us, give me this subject, you study professional interpretation. He give me. Another subject is meditation, because monks have to know meditation, can teach meditation. So you can see that you will learn meditation, inside meditation, another subject, and also this subject. According to the administrator, so we have to learn. To be interpreter, do you think it's easy or not easy? Not easy. Why not easy? Pronunciation, accent. Sometimes we cannot understand. Some people speak English not like a native speaker. Native speaker, even though a native speaker, we cannot understand. I used to be interpreter for Eli T. John. Eli T. John, former ambassador, American ambassador to Thailand. I used to translate to be interpreter for him. Sometimes I cannot understand what he speaks. He is native speaker. Oh, not easy, no? Not only students from people from this area, but also from England, Australia, USA. He can understand. But interpreter, I think it is difficult work for interpreter. Now you are last semester, right, for you? I contain this subject at last semester because I am sure that your English improved a lot. Your English excellent. The first semester we didn't learn this subject, but it is last semester you learn this subject. If you suppose this subject you have to practice, I tell you. Next week we have class next week. I'm not sure, no? Because we have holiday, King birthday maybe. But I will tell you to prepare for your presentation, how to be interpreted and how to be translated. If you listen the accent or pronunciation of some country, do you understand or not? You check. You check this accent pronunciation.
Hello?
Hello, Auntie. Miss Vernon again. I need to do another party. Can I order food from you guys?
Yeah, can what you want?
What's the menu this weekend?
This week, fried rice and beef fried rice.
I like fried rice.
You want chicken curry?
Yeah, chicken curry is good.
Also the nasi lemak. All you want?
Yeah, it's going to be a big party. What kind of drinks can you give us, Auntie?
We have the fruit juice. We have also we have bandung. We also have the soft drink like Coke.
Sorry, what drink is that?
Coke. Medium Coke also got, big Coke also got. Which one you want? Also can three Coke for price of one. I give you you order enough, I give you that.
Wow. What a great. Okay, I'll take that lah.
Which one? Small one.
No, I got a lot of people.
You get the medium 30 cents more. I give you big Coke.
30 cents more for the big one. Okay, I think I need the big one.
You need the big one
But Auntie, is yours the real thing? Nice to drink.
Yeah, of course Coke very nice one no need to worry
When can you deliver the drink?
You tell me the food how many and the Coke also how many I give you.
Okay, thanks. I'll confirm again later. I'll call you again.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, if you are independent, how do you translate it? What you are talking about? Order food, party, order about what? Chicken curry. What is curry? What is curry? Chicken curry. What is it? Do you understand chicken curry? You don't know? Curry. What is it, curry? In India, curry means sweet. Sweet, but in this, not sweet. Different. So this is the challenging word for it together. The pronunciation may be a little bit. What is cock? Cock means chicken. Cock. If not chicken, what is the meaning for cock? Cock. Chicken cock. Human organ. Cock. Small cock, medium cock, big cock, she said. So this is not correct pronunciation. So if you are interpreter, how do you translate it? Not easy, eh? Yeah, you see here. It is the answer. This is Singlish. American, sorry, English, Singaporean. You can see, hello, what is meaning for hello? Hello. Singlish. Hello. We don't understand what is hello. Hello. This is man very clear, but woman not clear. Hello, auntie. Means actually Singlish they use like a Thai. Na. Go to MCU na. Thai. MCU na. This the same, no? Hello, auntie. This is Vermont. Vermont means the name of man. Again, I need to do another party. What is can I order food from you guys? It's clear. What you want? What is the correct one? What do you want? What do you want? This is English. What mean because not clear. The man Burman not understand. What mean you this weekend? This weekend fried rice. Fried rice is correct one. But at the picture, not this one. Fried. Butterfly. deep fried rice, the correct one, deep fried rice. I like fried rice. Chicken curry, chicken curry. Curry, curry, not curry. C-U-R-R-Y, curry. But woman, she say that chicken curry. Chicken, this one is good. It's going to be a big party. What kind of drinks you want? Or you want drinks? Okay, what is it? I have the fruit juice. We don't understand. You understand what is it? Soft drinks like Coke, not Coke. Sorry, what drink is it? Is that Coke? C-O-C-K. Coke. Medium Coke. Medium Coke. For big Coke. Okay. Yeah, this is the correct one. Which one you want? Which one do you like or do you want? 3 Cokes, this one, 3 Cokes for a piece. Okay. What? Oh. So pronunciation not correct. Translator cannot translate. Not easy for this work. I used to work in the academy for 7 years. I have problem like this. Some, and then, yes, have to intelligence, have to understand. Sometimes you don't understand, but we have to survive because pronunciation problem. They speak English, but not English, like this one. English allows to work.
English is the international language. Right, Corbell? That's right. And it's spoken around the world by people who speak it natively and people who do not. And today I want to share with you some accents or kinds of pronunciation of English from around the world. That's not to say this one is bad and this one is good. No, I want to give you a sense of the range of English around the world and make it clear that if you learn English well, you should be able to understand not only me who speaks very clearly like this, but everyone who speaks English. Even if they're not a native English speaker. If you work at an international company or go to a university with students from all over the world, will everybody talk like me? No. So I want to give you a sense of the different pronunciations of English around the world done by me. Australia. When I was about 17, I finished high school and decided to get a job in the mines. It was the best decision I ever made. Once I made 30,000 Australian dollars in a single day. Amazing, eh? Amazing. Japan. And look, I want to tell you a story about yesterday. Yesterday I go to eat dinner, but lot of food. I ask waiter for take out box. Take out box. I take out box to go to house and put take out box in refrigerator. 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 Put take out box in refrigerator. Friends, my name is Michel. I'm calling about the computer that I purchased yesterday from your store. Yes, I'm very unhappy with my purchase because the computer is already broken. Yes, of course. My daughter was showing me how to use the email, and I became very frustrated. And I take out my tiny hammer and I beat the computer again and again, and it is totally destroyed. Again, but how can you try to sell me a $2,000 computer which can be destroyed by a $2 tiny hammer? It is an outrage. India. My God, my son, are you telling me you plan to quit school and pursue your dream to become a rock and roll musician? Unacceptable, my God. I can't allow it. I'll make you a deal. If you finish your 2 PhD degrees and you become doctor and engineer and you have family, big family, I'll let you pursue your dream to become rock and roll musician part-time around age 35. That's a deal of a lifetime. Once in a lifetime deal. Take it or leave it. China. Hello everyone, my name is Luca and I'm from Tianjin, China. And I love my hometown very, very much. If you go to Tianjin, you can find a lot of delicious food such as 煎饼果子, 饺子菜, 鸡蛋光饼, but most people know gobli, but most Tianjin people don't like gobli because it's not very delicious and also the price is very, very expensive. So, if you go to Tianjin, you can eat 煎饼果子 and 饺子菜. Amazing. Russia. Hello. That's it. That's all I can do. America. Hello, my name is Luke. I'm a teacher. And because I'm a teacher, I'm used to speaking very clearly and slowly so that everyone can understand me. And my family and friends always laugh at me and say, why are you talking to us like you're talking to a student? It's a good question.
Okay, English allows the world. Have to learn the subject, word Englishes. You learn already, right? Finish already. So I content this subject because I want you to learn English allows the world, like this one. English used in India, in America, UK, Australia, Canada. That is the purpose to content the subject, word Englishes. You learn already. So like this one, pronunciation different. We cannot claim that my pronunciation is good, my pronunciation is correct. We cannot say that. Indian people also, when they study there, they thought my pronunciation is good, Indian, because they thought that they are superpower country. English, Indian English, Babu English. Indian English, they like to use continuous tense. Remember just now. They like to use present continuous tense, ing form. Are you telling me, actually they use always present continuous tense for Indian people? How about your country? You use what kind of tense will you use? Present tense. Present tense. But for Indian, present continuous, actually they use. We can say that my pronunciation is good. We cannot say that. Now we follow Australian English, American English, UK English. At the same time, superpower country. I show you that if you become translator, you have face problem like this. Sometimes you cannot translate at all. Yes. We follow from last week. From last week. To become interpreter, that you have to know this. Is it useful to specialize in particular subject area? What does this mean for this point? If you are invited to be interpreter, you have to know the topic. For example, if you are invited to translate for International Vesak Day, I think you know it very well. You accept it. Because we know what is going on for International Vesak Day. If you are invited to be interpreter for what? The legal, the law. Big problem for us. Big problem for us. So the same this one, easier to translate. It is easier to translate or interpret with understanding of the subject. If you know the subject, if you know the topic, easy for interpreter. If you don't understand, problem, don't accept. Some translators or some interpreters specialize in medical translation. Like a doctor, you know it very well. For a doctor, no problem for them, but for monks, that is the problem for monks. So, Ashin regular work from pharmaceutical manufacturers. Doctor understand very well. We cannot translate it. Big problem for us. So it is really useful, useful to specialize in particular area. Area means the subject, the topic. If you are invited to translate for law, we also cannot do it. Cannot do it. Rely on translator and interpreter with expertise in those areas. For us, we don't understand law, medicine, technical term, difficult for us. If you become interpreter, you will get higher fees. We pay money for International Vesak Day. Person one day, 50,000 baht. 50,000 per day. Very expensive. For only work one day, you will get 50,000. Very high. Specialist translator can command higher fees. I think you can check from here. Not everyone can be expert in every field. Every field means translator, interpreter. And also, you cannot understand everything. Lay people cannot translate Dhamma of the Buddha, right? They cannot translate. If we're talking about the Four Noble Truths, lay people don't know. They don't know. The three characteristics, Tairat, you know Tairat? Lay people don't understand. Difficult for them, but easy for us. So, not possible to be an expert in every field. I argued at the beginning how many kinds of interpretation. 4 kinds, 4 main kinds. One of them is consecutive interpreter. Consecutive interpreter, the speaker sit like this or stand, no? Speak and speak, and interpreter, translator, stand or sit and translate it. That is consecutive interpreter. Check from here. Translator and interpreter must cultivate ability you must have ability, you must have knowledge. Your education also important. If you learn English, your English very nice, very well, you can be translator, interpreter. Like this one, you have to know a lot about vocabulary. What is it? Booth, no? This is for simultaneous interpretation. Sit in the booth and translate it. In the conference, so what is it? Obtain background materials from the conference organizer prior to the meeting. So you have to get information from the organizer if you are invited to be interpreted. You have to come, for example, come here for International Research Day. You get information, get materials, read before, read and read, try to understand. You have to meet or study material to gain a basic understanding of the subject. So you have to know the subject and the specialized vocabulary, especially for vocabulary that you have to understand. What is it? Can you read? I cannot read. What is it? So it translator or interpreter who work for a particular organization will become familiar with the subject. That's true. No? When we work here, we understand the Dhamma teaching subject, vocabulary, the word. If you work for somewhere else like that, you work with the law, you understand the law, legal words very well, like this one. That we call jargon. Jargon means you study Dhamma, you know a lot of Dhamma. You study law, you know a lot about the law. Can you read small one? What is it? Huh? Pragmatics. Pragmatic, semantic, syntax, morphology, phonology, phonetics. That is, this is jargon. This is linguistic field. If you are invited to translate for linguistic, you have to understand the word used for linguistic. The words for linguistic that you have to know, like pragmatics, semantics, syntax, morphology, psychology, phonetics. This is the field of linguistic that you have to understand. I'm sure that I cannot do this because I finished linguistic, but many technical terms for linguistic. Is this advantageous to be bilingual? Is it useful or not to be bilingual? Bilingual means know two languages. It is useful, it is advantageous or not advantageous to know two languages. Advantageous, right? Because if you translate, you know only one language, you cannot translate. At least you have to know two languages. Your native language and the second language. At least 2 or 3, that's good. At least 2 languages, like this one. Few people are bilingual. But mostly one language. What is it? Expert, advanced, intermediate, no? Intermediate, beginning, the level of the language that we have. So at least we have to know 2 languages, like this one. when you translate it, you have to understand the accent or pronunciation. Difficult one, that's I told to you, like this one accent. Nuance. Oh, sorry, nuance. What is nuance? Nuance. And idiomatic expression. The problem in translation, that is nuance and idiomatic. Idiomatic not easy, eh? Idiomatic expression, difficult one. If we use idiomatic expression, oh, that is big problem for interpreter. You check from here. It is not sufficient to enable a translator or interpreter to use all languages effectively at the professional level. That means that you cannot understand two languages the same level, but your native language 100%. Second language at least 90%. If you want to be effective translator and interpreter. Not equal. Your first language or native language 80%. Second language 100%. It is possible or not possible? No. Not possible. Native language must be 100%. Second language at least 80 up to 90. So 100, that's excellent. The difference between interpretation and translation. Final exam we argue is the difference between interpretation and translation. I think you can answer easier. A translator study written material. Translator use how to write. Translate by writing. But for interpretation, translate by speaking. That is the difference. Like this one, spoken language for interpreter. Both the translator and the interpreter must have thorough mastery of target language. What does this mean? When you translate something, you have to know the second language, at least 80 to 90%. Have thorough master of the target language. Must be equal, maybe, but impossible equal. As well as a very good understanding of the source language or languages with which they work. So, but actually native language is maybe a higher level. Check from here. For most interpreters, the target language, second language, will be his or her native tongue. Second language will be his or her native tongue. When you translate it, you must have ability to get the gist. What is the meaning of the message? You get some point. You cannot understand, remember all everything. Remember only some point. Main point. If we can understand every word, every sentences, oh, good for you. But only point, some point. No translation is ever perfect. No one perfect. I used to work as a At the beginning, I worked as translator. Translator. When I study here, I study here second year. I translate because teacher they have language is difficult. They want me to help him to translate. Second year, that's translator, but never perfect. Because after we translate, we have to change again and again. Not finish translation and submit. No, keep it for some time, someday. Then we check again. If you are not satisfied, tomorrow check again. So this is like a translation is ever perfect. No perfect. Because the culture, languages differ. But maybe the same level, but not perfect. Check for you. The translator is held to a higher standard of accuracy, but translation must be accurate and completed. Accurate. You cannot distort the meaning. To convey the essence of the message immediately. That is the way to translate. Can you remember I asked you how many types of interpretation? Number one, simultaneous interpretation. What is the meaning? So we have to translate the same time with the speaker, but sit in the booth, listen to the spoken content, use headphones, speak the translator's word to microphone, translate at the same time with the speaker. Do you think that it is easy or difficult for this type of translation? Difficult, no? Because you listen and translate at the same time. So I have told you already, this we invited them to exactly, so we pay a lot of money for this type of interpretation. We translate through microphone. This is simultaneous interpretation. Simultaneous interpretation. This is in the conference. You can translate. Easy, not easy, very difficult. Your English must be perfect, 100%. Your first language, second language must be equal for this type of interpretation. But very interesting. I used to work like this, but I cannot. Not perfect, not good translation. But I can do just only consecutive. But I like this one. I will try this one day. Yeah. For international Vesak Day. I will try. I used to try, but not good. I will try again. The meaning. As soon as the interpreter understands the general meaning of the sentence, interpreter begin the interpretation, translate at the same time. You should try. Yes. Number two, I worked for this consecutive interpretation for 7 years. Only this time only. The speaker stop frequently, speak and stop. The speaker speak and stop what? Forward, for allow the interpreter to translate. Everyone to 5 minutes speak, stop. After he speak for 5 minutes, stop. To allow the interpreter to translate. You see here, to allow the interpreter to render what was said into the target language, like this one. In this picture, who is interpreter? 3 person, who is interpreter? In the middle, huh? Who sit in the middle? 2 person, man and woman. So both of them speak, discuss, interpreter. So he can translate 2 languages. This man, expert, switch the language. So he expert. The speaker process is stop. Came at the end of the paragraph or topic to allow the translator to translate. What is it? While waiting, the interpreter sit or stand beside the speaker. Sit or stand beside the speaker indicate one situation. Listening and talk and take notes. The book I have shown to you. It teaches about how to make note taking. As the speaker progresses through the message, sit or stand beside the speaker, not stand behind, stand beside, not behind, at the back. This is we are talking about consecutive interpreting. Consecutive interpreter, who is he?
Xi Jinping.
Xi Jinping from China.
Yes.
He is a president or prime minister.
Prince.
President. Good.
President.
Not
Yes.
prime minister. Then who sit in the middle?
Oh, President.
Obama. Who is he?
Goodness.
In the center.
Very.
Actually, we have 2 interpreters somewhere. One sitting here, Chinese side, and there's American side. So we have 2 interpreters. When the speaker has finished, when the speaker finished, or come to a pause, interpreter reproduces
the message in the express language.
Speak sometime for 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes of pauses,
And
then
that's
interpreter translate. That is consecutive interpretation. I think not next week, but you don't have class. Yes, I will tell you how to practice. Practice this time. We practice only consecutive interpreter. One student comes sit here, one student translate it. Why you may have some question? How I translate it? Because you speak same language, right? You speak the same language. How do you translate it? Don't worry. I have translation machine to check. I have. Once you speak English, you translate to Burmese, Myanmar language. Correct or not correct? I have machine to check it. When we come here, listen and translate it. Like this, we focus on practice. Number 1, can you remember number 1? Consecutive, simultaneous. Number 2, consecutive. Number 3, whispering interpretation or whisper.
Interpreters.
So this is what are they doing? Whisper. Whisper at the ear. Why they have to whisper? Because in the room there are so many people. You may not know. You may not ask the people to listen to hear you. You have to speak softly. to the ear of your boss, for example, your boss, your boss, like this picture. This is the way of whispering, because you don't know other people to hear, to listen. In whispering, in the interpreting, the interpreter sit or stand and say next to a person and whisper the interpretation to him or to her. Also like this one, same. That is the way of translating, by way of whispering, same thing. Otherwise, your voice disturb other people. Number 3, Number 4, four main types. Actually, there are so many escort interpretation or interpreting the same. Escort. If for your assignment, if some student don't want to have 2, you can have 1. Follow this. Have 1. Explain it. But for escort interpretation, you must have PowerPoint presentation. You show PowerPoint and explain. It's the way to practice. Which one you like? You want to translate 2 person or 1 month show? If 1 month show, you have to do this. Follow this. Escort interpretation. You have to make good PowerPoint presentation and translate it. Not translate, you speak, explain it. This one also a type of interpretation, escort. Escort means go together. Like this picture. What is escort interpreting? In escort interpreting, an interpreter accompanies a person. Accompany means go together, person or delegation on a tour. If there are big group of people, you translate it. I think this is like a tourist guide. Tourist guide or the same. Explain and explain. If someone come to visit MCU, you know it's very well. Explain to them. This is also kind of interpretation. We call escort interpretation. And interpreter in this role is called an escort interpreter or an escorting interpreter. We go together in group or 2 person to go together like a tourist guide. One of them. Who is an interpreter? I think it should be this woman, no? What is the difference between consecutive interpretation and simultaneous interpretation? Different. That you have to explain. Tell me again. What is the consecutive interpretation? You give me some short definition. What is short definition for consecutive interpretation?
It's like speak one sentence and 2 sentences and stop and keep it translate for and then continue to speak.
Okay, that's correct. How about simultaneous interpretation?
It is like in the big conference.
Conference.
When the person is speaking English, the writing is speak in Thai or other language at the same time.
At the same time, no? Everything offered at the same time. Speak and translate at the same time. That's correct. So this is did you explain to be like that? With what kind of interpretation that we can use note taking? Which types of interpretation that the interpreter can use note taking?
Voice expression.
Are you sure? Among four types of interpretation, which type of interpretation interpreter use note taking? You check note taking. This one. Because the speaker speak, you cannot remember all. You have to take note, note taking. Right. The way of use note taking, you can check it from the book. So take notes, for consecutive interpreter, but for simultaneous, no chance, because you have to translate at the same time. Interpretation, whisper, consecutive, simultaneous. There is escort, no escort, right? The consecutive interpreter relies mainly on memory. Consecutive, if you don't have note taking, but you must have good memory. Otherwise you forget it. Try to sit meditation. Try to remember. Otherwise you forget it. If you forget, cannot translate at all. The consecutive interpreter relies mainly on memory. You must have good memory. And good note taking. If you cannot remember, you have to make note taking. Short note technique. Good note taking technique is essential. You see the technique for consecutive interpreter. Number 1, consecutive interpreting. Number 2, whisper interpreting. Number 3, simultaneous interpreting. Number 4, on the phone interpreting. On the phone interpreting. Maybe simultaneous. Number 5, travel interpreting. Travel interpreting is escort interpretation. Interpreting the same. Simultaneous, you answer already. Simultaneous, you know the meaning already. Speak and translate at the same time. That is short definition for simultaneous interpreter. But all of them, interpreter must have mastery of language. Mastery of language. If you don't have mastery of language, you cannot translate at all. Translate it. Very interesting. This subject, it helps a lot. When I work as translator, interpreter, I have to search for information every day. Every day and the whole day. I am like an editor. Then I work over there. Editor, I have to check the language of the staff. The boss, they don't know, they don't understand English. So I have to be like an editor. Help the boss. Have the office. Work every day, check every day. So at least we have seen new words, new vocabulary. If you like it, if you like language, you love language, you have to do like this. Practice, because you have to know a lot about vocabulary to help you to translate. We call reproduces. If we don't want to say translate, we can say reproduces. Means translate and reproduce, same or different? Same or different? Translate and reproduce, slightly different. Reproduce means maybe the same, maybe not the same, but the same meaning, reproduce. But translate must be correct, direct translation. Reproduce, indirect translation, but the meaning similar or the same. We can use reproduce the speech. I'm sure that we cannot translate 100%, but reproduce is better. Interpreter may be asked to do whispering. Interpreter may be asked to do whispering because in the room there are so many people. If you translate or interpret loudly, speak out loud, disturb other people. So your boss may request or speak softly using whispering techniques, like this one. You can read, no? Everything you need to know about whispering in the basic. So speak softly, translate it. This what kind of interpretation? Simultaneous. Can you remember in the United Nations how many languages they use? 5. United Nations, how many languages used?
6.
For translation. 7. Number 1. English. Number 2. Chinese. Number 3. Russian. Number 4. Spanish. Number 5. Arabic. Number 6. France. Oh, that's correct. Number 7. Number 7. Japanese. 7 languages used in the United Nations. Only superpower country language used 7 languages, not our language. Wait for the future. After the Third World War, superpower country disappear. Our country will become superpower country to replace all of them, right? Because all of them has nuclear weapons. America has number 2 nuclear weapons, but the power of soldier number 1, the biggest soldier, the biggest troop. But for Russia, number 2, but Russia has a lot of nuclear warheads. Number 1, Russia. All of them have nuclear weapons. After that, Asia will be superpower country because all of them use nuclear weapons. Their country will disappear. You don't have that's good for us. Safe zone. Do you believe there will be third World War? Do you believe? We have First World War, Second World War. How about the Third World War? It will happen or not happen? You are among, you should know. Do you have, or do you think that you have or not the Third World War? Maybe. One day, if someone use first, another country will use the same. If they use, after that what happening on this world disappear. Can you remember dinosaur? Dinosaur disappear. Why disappear? Formerly only dinosaur on this earth, on this world. Why are they disappear? All of them die. Not sure, maybe will be the same dinosaur one day because they accumulate nuclear warheads to a weapon. Not good, Okay. They work only into the best language or the mother tongue. Mother tongue 100% as I mentioned earlier. Second language maybe 80 up to 90% that's enough. We are talking about what? Talking about United Nations. How many languages used? You see here, Spanish, no? Spanish can interpret from French. So, talking about United Nations, also simultaneous interpretation, English good, like this one. For this subject, we have role play, as I mentioned earlier. One interpreter per one speaker. One interpreter per one speaker. One student sit and speak English or speak your country. I don't know, mostly from Myanmar, right? So you speak your language and one interpreter translate to English. English must be the medium language. 2 interpreters per 2 speakers, as I mentioned earlier. 1 interpreter per 2. If you are specialist, 1 interpreter per two speaker. That is the way to practice. I have shown to you already for the speaker. Show again. Somchai Wongsuwat, former Prime Minister of Thailand. Mr. Somchai. I used to eat food the same table with him. This is Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra and so Somchai Wongsuwat. Nui. She worked as interpreter for Mr. Somchai Wongsuwat. This delegates from Sri Lanka came to visit Prime Minister at the Government House.
Okay.
So this man working as interpreter, also like Miss Nui working as interpreter, two persons, two interpreters, two speakers, like this one. The same person, Somchai Wongsuwat, Miss Nui, and this man from France, maybe from France at that time. Also interpreter, two speaker, two interpreters. Same. But who is he? I don't know this man. So this we call courtesy call interpretation. Courtesy call interpretation. When anyone come to visit Prime Minister, we call it courtesy call interpretation. I want to show you this one. No, not this one. Disappear. Program disappear. What happened? My program disappear. Okay. So next time I will tell you how to practice. I will invite Miss originally come to demonstrate how to translate it. She also is very good. She used to be in the better. She used to work with Thanbo, within Thanbo, in the northeastern part of Thailand. She worked as translator, interpreter. Pupe, you know Pupe? My staff. So you know how to translate it. Next time, but not next week, no? Or next week we have holiday. After next week, they will come and translate to demonstrate how to translate it. After that, your turn. And you have to prepare for yourself. This subject we focus on practice. If you learn the theory not working. Practice is better. Practice is a must for this subject. If you finish from MCU, what have you got it? What at least you know? You know about interpretation. This is English major, not Buddhist major, English major. You have to know many things. What is your plan? You want to dedicate your life to Buddhism, or you want to disrobe? Some students want to dedicate life in Buddhism. Some want to disrobe, right? Some students not sure about the future. Anyway, you have to improve your skill, English skill. So please check the student name for me. Please come. In your class, do you have Dr. David? Dr. David teach?
Yes,
How about this is good or not good for you? Because I want native speaker come to teach. But another room, another room means first year student. They said that, oh, I don't understand. And they have some big problem for some student, no? Because he give assignment, not assignment. So something come to me. Oh, I don't like somebody. What to do? So okay, step by step. So how about your class? It's good, no? I want native speaker come to teach. That means know about pronunciation, accent, and food. He had a lot of documents. He published so many, especially for this technology in English. He is very expert. Okay.
没有。Present.
姑娘那个，在那玩的，对走吧的，在那啥了，木那个，木这样。这个人呢，对家人呢，估计我的。
Quá lời sẽ ý
gì vậy đó?
Trai. Chồng. Lấy rồi nào.
Làm sao hả trẻ?
Này. Bây giờ nào rồi? Aja. Aja. Bây giờ nào ra gì? Qua đi. Ồ. Rồi. Đi.
Tadi ni mana? Durian ni macam cakap. Cakap gitu. Malu lah.
Thank you very much. If you feel sleepy, drink coffee outside. Now it's time to sleep. atmosphere like the theater. You feel sleepy, take coffee. Okay, thank you. We must see you. I don't know after next week.
Yes, Achan.
The Rocha is coming.
Machine.